And as they race through the first furlong, Made of Gold with the red cap is the first to go on. Arazi with the blue and white star sleeve jacket, but now Miss Bluebird in the yellow colours on the outside comes to take it up. It is Miss Bluebird in the lead from Made of Gold in the red cap second, and Arazi just checked there back in third place, followed by Silver Kite in the red sleeves, and then behind that one is Cardoon in the maroon sleeve jacket. Colorific is one of the back markers as they make their first turn, and Miss Bluebird going on. Miss Bluebird the leader by about a length to Made of Gold on the rails in second. Arazi is back in third now with Silver Kite fourth with the striped hat. And then just behind these is Cardoon, but Made of Gold leading and stretching them a good pace. Made of Gold as they make their final turn from Miss Bluebird in the yellow. Then Arazi's in behind them in third, and behind that one is Cardoon four. Colorific tries to pick up next to the rails, but Made of Gold makes the best of his way home from Miss Bluebird in second. And now Arazi is pulled to the outside to make his run, but Made of Gold has got first one on him. But here comes Arazi, and look at that acceleration, is really powering down the track. And Arazi quickly bursts clear. They're inside the final furlong now. And Arazi clear of Made of Gold with back in third Silver Kite, but it's Arazi now striding well clear as they race inside the final half furlong. And Arazi coming well clear of Made of Gold and up towards the line. A very classy performance by Arazi. Made of Gold second. And the stalls burst open, and indeed they are puffy, and it's Arazi leading. Arazi going on, having to do all his own work at this stage. Seattle Rhyme in the blue bandage behind, but it's now St. Jovite, the Irish runner, that's come through to take up the work and do the donkey work for Arazi. This really class horse, he really does devour the ground. Back in third, Silver Kite, the red sleeves on the outside. Seattle Rhyme is showing in 4, a length and a half back to Codebreaker in the check, and Rainbow Corner just the back marker. That's Silver Kite and Seattle Ryan, and Rainbow Corner still the back marker. But St. Jovite, they come down to the halfway stage. St. Jovite leading by a couple of lengths to Arazi showing in second, and then making ground up on the outside of the pack is Seattle Rhyme, travelling powerfully. The rails, the striped jacket, Silver Kite, and at this stage Rainbow Corner, Paladary pulled wide. They've still got one more bend to take, and it's St. Jovite leading. St. Jovite in the lead. You can see they're cutting up a little bit of turf here, but they're getting through it, reports Cash Asmussen, and now it's Arazi that goes on as they head round the final turn. And it's Arazi in the lead. Seattle Rhyme, the yellow cap on the right, keeping in company. Back to St. Jovite racing third, looking one-paced. Here comes Rainbow Corner, the pink cap on the outside. Codebreaker's outclassed, but look at this. This is Arazi going on by a couple of lengths. Seattle Rhyme's after him, trying to get closer, but he has been annihilated by Arazi. He's taken this class field apart as Arazi is stretched to a mile for the first time, but it holds no terrors for Arazi, who's coming home well clear and stretching to the line. It's going to be Arazi who is the winner. Arazi is the winner. It's very close for second between Seattle Rhyme and Rainbow Corner, second, third, St. Jovite 4, and then Codebreaker and Silver Kite were 5 and 6, and the result then of this Chiga Grand Criterium, a Group 1 race, has been won by number 3 Arazi, and the colours are Mr. Alan Paulson, trained here in France by Francois Boutin, ridden by Gerald Mosse, and this horse is really electrifying.
The start in the juvenile, and they're off, and Bertrando comes out running. Agincourt is right there, and on the outside it's Star Recruit. But it is Bertrando, Alex Solis, intent on the lead, and he wins the race into the first turn. He's there by a length and a half. Star Recruit and Bag in close pursuit. Agincourt saving ground all the way. Devil on Ice was 5 rounding the first turn. Showbrook is now racing 6th in between horses. Pine Bluff is under a firm hold at the inside, racing 7th. Big Sur is 8th on the outside. Onlooker is 9th. Try to Watch is 10th. He's about 10 lengths off the lead, and he's launching a bid now from the back of the pack. Then it's Dance Floor farther back. Snappy Landing, and Arazi, the European star, is a dozen lengths from the front as Offbeat trails the field as they continue midway down the backstretch. Bertrando coasting on an uncontested lead, and he's moving at a quick pace. The quarter in 23 and 1. He gets a half in 46 and 3/5 seconds. It is still Bertrando out there unchallenged. He leads by 2. Long shot Agincourt still chasing second. Pine Bluff is only 3 lengths from the lead. Arazi hits his best stride, and there goes the European star Arazi, and he's coming with a menacing rush to Bertrando, and now the stage is set as they move toward the top of the stretch, and Arazi runs right by him. Arazi with a dramatic move as the field turns for home. He's wide into the stretch. Bertrando stunned at the inside. with the move here of Arazi, and he's pouring it on. Just incredible move as they come to the top of the stretch by 4 now. And then it's Bertrando, who is now a discouraged second farther back in his snappy landing, and they're coming down to the finish here. Here indeed is a superstar. Arazi, absolutely brilliant. He was taken under a hard hold to win it here by 5, and he could have won by 10 perhaps. And Bertrando was second. Absolutely sensational.
For Jenny Craig, he carries the hopes of dieters everywhere. Then there's number 10, AP Indy, who, as you know, has been scratched. So here then is number 11, the little horse the world has been waiting to see. This is Arazi on the day he must turn reputation into reality. Now the field horses, bet 1 and you get them all. 12 is Snappy Landing, always seems on the verge, but never quite gets it done. 13, Thayer, representing Ireland, and Shake.
All 3-year-olds all carry 126 pounds. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. Lily T broke sharply. Dance floor from the extreme outside, charges up along with Disposal. Snappy Landing and Devil His Due right there with the early leaders, passing the stands for the first time. Snappy Landing on the inside has the lead. That's Devil His Due second. Casual Eyes up close in third. Along the inside, Al Sabine is fourth. Pine Bluff is 3 off the rail. Dance Floor 4 off the rail, and 6th as they round the clubhouse turn. Disposal is 7th. Then from between horses, that's Comte de Savoia racing in 8th position. Pistols and Roses is right there. Pistols and Roses moves up. Technology is next, followed by Thayer. After that, it's Lil E.T. The gray horse on the outside is a Static Ride. Now they straighten away down the backstretch. And Dance Floor on the outside takes the lead by a length. Snappy Landing is second, and Pine Bluff, just 2 off the leader, is racing third on the outside. Then comes Devil Is Due, Al Sabine at the rail, Casual Lies is 6th. On the outside, Pistols and Roses races 7th. Technology is 8th. Ponte de Savoia moving through and finding room on the inside. Then comes Lily T. Arazi is now charging up in the middle of the racetrack. Arazi is flying, moving around the far turn. Dance Floor has the lead. Pine Bluff is second. Casual Eyes is third. And Arazi on the outside is gaining ground with every stride. Moving to the top of the stretch. Dance Floor leads it by 1. Casual Eyes in second by a head. Arazi on the outside. Now 3 of them tightly bunched as they turn for home. Dance Floor at the rail with a short lead. Arazi is next. Middle of the racetrack, Lily T. Here comes Casual Eyes putting in a run between horses. And down the stretch they come. Lily T on the outside with Pat Day takes command. Casual Eyes is second and the others are dropping back. Coming through the stretch and to the wire. Lily T on the outside has the lead by 1. Casual Eyes is second. Lily T wins the Derby by 1 with Pat Day aboard. Casual Eyes second. 4 back it was Dance Floor. Then came Countess de Savoia, followed by Pine Bluff. Along the inside, Dr. Devious. Then it was Al Sabine, and finally Arazi, who made a bold move around the far turn, but didn't have it in the stretch. And the Derby, a slow one, 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
An extremely slow Kentucky Derby, but Lil E.T., the surprise unofficial winner. Lil E.T. bringing Pat Day at long last his first Kentucky Derby win. The winningest trainer in Churchill Downs history. He's won everything here. Now Lil E.T. Now here is Arazi. Charlesy, does he look all right?
He seems to have pulled up all right, Jim. It was a long, difficult trip for him, a long, hard week. The pressure seemed to get to him. It appears his wings were made of gossamer. Sad to see a legend fall, but it was not to be for him.
Hey, what about Alan Paulson and his wife Madeline? A terrible, crushing disappointment. But that is the sport of racing.
Mojave in the blue colours leading. At this stage, Arazi is in about 5th place off the rails and well placed as they make their final turn. Head for home now, and it's Mojave, the white cap the rail, in the dark blue colours, Dompierre with a run. Arazi is sneaking through now, gets a view on the front, and his acceleration takes him into a lead. And it's Arazi now going on with a furlong and a half to go. It's Arazi who goes 2 to 3 clear of Lucky Lindy, calling collect, and how he just on the outside. But this is Here's Arazi back to his best now, coming 5 clear as they race up towards the line. And it's Arazi clear of the others who are toiling in his wake. And Arazi and Arlington up towards the line. Arazi and Steve Corth and Harnhill are the winners. A photo for second between Call and Collect and Al-Hijaz. And then came Lucky Lindy, followed home by Actor Francais. And then Dampier and Tikfar, and behind Tikfar.
Arazi magnifique, and look at that price, 2 francs 20, 6 to 5 favourite, 1 franc 70 for the place. Call and Collect, 2 francs 20. Al-Hijaz, 4 francs 70. The forecast, 12 francs 20. The trio, 109 francs.